It is 6:38 p.m. I have 59 minutes left on my clock. And I'm parked for the night in Texas. Heading to, I'm on US 259 heading north. I think I'm like an hour south of Idabel. Anyway, let's check out what's going on. It's 6:38 p.m. in Texas on these back U.S. highways. Sometimes your parking is rather limited. I'm at this place, so many things to cover. I'm at this place called the S-Mart. It listed this on my GPS as a possible stop. And while I was sitting here, I found on my Google Maps a place 1 hour north of here, 58 minutes north of here, that I could have driven to, and it was a gravel parking lot, parked next to like a barbecue place. But anyway, this is the kind of research I have to do. I mean, it's fairly solid. It's just been raining today, so I'm not worried about getting out of here. In fact, there's an entrance there, and there's like 2 other entrances over there, and those pumps are shut down. But it is, I don't know, what, 82 and 89% humidity, maybe 89.5. I'm just going by feel here. But yeah, those pumps are closed right there, but those, well, no, I could be wrong. Those pumps may be operational. They're for diesel. And then you got regular pumps, and then this thing called S-Mart, which I'm going to go visit here shortly to see what they've got that might be interesting. But I will continue on down that direction, north, tomorrow morning when I wake up. I'm about 4.5 hours from where I'm delivering my load of steel coils that I picked up, I think on the south side of Houston, going to Springdale, Arkansas. And man, I wore myself out loading this. Initially I thought I was getting skidded coils, and I set it up for that, but the guy came out and said, nope, you're getting five coils that are laying down. So anyway, lots of as you can see, I've used every chain I have except for one, because I have one securement there. That ratchet binder does not there's the catch on that serves as the ratchet is stuck and will only operate in one direction. So I had to be creative on how they loaded this so I can use the maximum amount of chains I could, and use the straps if necessary, because I've hauled coils, smaller coils like this, and used straps before with edge protectors. So I mean, there's all kinds of ways to do this. But anyway, I got it all secured, and I wore myself out trying to, because there was on these particular ones, there's they may not look very big, but that's 45,000 pounds worth of steel coils. And the ones that are closest to that are wider, they're close to the edge, but they're small in radius, so the chain to the edge of the rail was shorter in distance, so I caused myself quite the frustration trying to work those ratchet binders in that short area. Anyway, oh, I am tired, and I'm assuming that's why I feel very tired. Like my body is just tired. I don't feel sleepy. My body just feels like I've done a lot of work today. So I definitely earned my $25 tarping fee. I'm just glad there was a tarp on this one, because if there was no tarp, then I would have had to do all that work just for the extra pay I get as a flatbedder. Let's see. Oh, good. I didn't lock my door because I wasn't planning on leaving. Oh. So, I'm doing some research. I've got a Rand McNally 730 LM. Excuse me. And the Omnitrax has a built-in navigation system on it. And I'm going to start using that for the next, along with my regular GPS, just to see how this thing operates. Because a lot of times, if I accidentally click the navigation button, it'll just start navigating. And so I have dueling GPS, and they're usually about the same. But if I hit this at the wrong time, if I, like today, I was just leaving the shipper, and this one was trying to get me back to the shipper, even though I already sent my leaving shipper message and all that information. So, because usually it clues it in and then it just goes to the next destination, which is kind of neat. But anyway, it was fighting me to get me back to where I just left. So I just continued on with that. But anyway, I'm going to use this, mess around with it, see the functions that it has available, and go and do a review on it and just kind of show what its capabilities are, because this is built in right into the Omnitrax, and if this is adequate, this could save a lot of money for people not wanting to spend $300 on a GPS system. I mean, there's cheaper models, but you know, you're talking anywhere from at least $100 for a decent motor carrier GPS specific model. And here, this is just, I think, recently added to the Maverick fleet as far as the Omnitrax is concerned. I think it was, I'd say months, because I don't think it was, they were just uploading the data or configuring the system to be able to do this. And I've been driving for what, 4 months now, something like that. So anyway, I'll utilize that and then do a review, and so you can kind of see what the functionality is, and I'll give my opinion on it. So far today, it's lost signal twice as far as satellite signal. So I'm not sure if this has its own antenna for the GPS itself, or if it's tied into the master antenna that sits right on the top of the roof of the truck, so there shouldn't be an issue. But anyway, that's it for today. I've got, oh, I'm sorry, 4 hours and 58 minutes according to my GPS to get to my delivery point. And Springfield, Arkansas, just north of Fort Smith, or Springdale, Arkansas. It's north of Fort Smith, Arkansas. So I'm kind of anticipating that once I drop off these steel coils, I will be driving down to the Fort Smith yard to pick up a load of steel. Typically, if I'm even close to that place when I unload, that's where I get sent, which is fine. I'll be close. I'm going to sleep well tonight. Sleeping well. It's weird because this is just like a podunk, you know, U.S. highway. But I mean, these things are like 70 and 75 mile an hour roads. It makes for an interesting drive. Most of the time it's 4 lanes, and you've got plenty of room to drive. So that, I mean, they accommodate the trucking vehicles, I think, when they made these roads. But you pass through a lot of small towns, which I don't mind. I like this kind of driving because I get to see a lot, and it fulfills that need I have as an explorer. So anyway, till tomorrow.